At what point did you realize you were like world class at this?
When my first day in the gym, I walk in, my coach, it was 4 Bosnian men. I was a child. It was 4 Bosnian men in this tiny little terrible gym. And he said, "Can you fight?" And I said, "Yeah, I've done karate for a few years." That I got knocked clean out my first day, of course. And I guess they expected me to never come back, but I kept coming back. And my coach said to me, look, after about a year, he said, "Look, I want to put you into a fight." And he took me down to a town called Southend-on-Sea. And my first fight wasn't kickboxing. My first fight was actually MMA. And it must have been a little bit over a year because I was 18. And I was fighting a 24-year-old security doorman. And being a stupid American, I thought pounds and kilos were the same because I weighed in at like 82 kilo, he weighed in at 90 kilo, which is an 8 kilo difference, which is almost like 20 pounds. And I was like to my coach, "Is that a big difference?" He's like, no, don't worry about it. I was like, okay. Thinking back, a 20-pound difference is a big difference in fighting, right? And I got in there and I won. I didn't win necessarily through skill, but I just kept going and I just outgassed him. And towards the end, I'm just on top of him, just punched him in the face. And I'm only 18 years old. So from there, my coach was like, okay, you have some potential.
Never say go into bed. Going to bed is emasculate. Cowards need sleep. I'm texting you, you beautiful girl, but I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. You know what I like to say at fucking 1:15 in the morning? I'm going to work. Work at this time.
I like to stay fast. Even my boxing style is all speed. So I don't eat more to get bigger. 1 meal a day is good. I like being hungry most of the day. It keeps my brain firing. When you're hungry, you're on. When you're full, you're not. I feel better when I'm hungry.
It's a comfort thing. The 2 sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic, it's rest and digest. That's what it's called. It's a big system in the body. You think from an evolutionary standpoint, you get up, you go about stuff, you do shit. Then when you finish, you come, you sit, you relax. So if you want to be a high functioning individual, but you eat, you're kind of eating, you're sending mixed signals, trying to smash your emails after eating, a lot of high achievers, Lex Friedman, Huberman, all these people, they would rather be hungry, alert, and attentive than they would be fed, satiated, and potentially sluggish.
You can't be lazy when you're hungry, bro. You're hungry. You're hungry. Just don't eat. Be hungry. You can't be lazy. Now you go and you go do shit.
That into all of the myths of like these meals, everything is honest. But I'm telling you,
we'll do a podcast.
Yeah, he'll tell you all about the fitness thing.
Yeah, he'll tell you. And I'd actually like to watch that as well because I don't understand why I do. I don't understand why I do what I do. I just know it makes me feel best. That's the only reason I do it.
I can't argue with that.
What's the basics you say? It's about burn more than you put in your mouth, basically. No?
If you put more money in your bank than you took out, you'd accrue interest. You'd gain credit, and that's what body fat is. Yeah, people, they want to argue so much, and I'm like, reduce your calories by 10%. Then what? Well, it either works or it doesn't. Oh, it doesn't work. Well, do another fucking 10%. Yeah. Until what? Until it works. Then yeah. And people don't want to hear that, but
because they want to word it in different ways and sell their packages. And
well, is it not because I'm fasting, keto, low carb, all this? You're like, relax, mate. Just
calories in, calories out. But I'm not necessarily even trying to stay skin. I just prefer. If I eat, I want to sleep.
I mean, you're quite big. You have to have a big dinner though.
I eat till I'm full. I eat a lot of meat. I'd like to think that 80% of my calories come from meat. I'd like to think that. So I try and avoid, like, I have a little bit. If there's a meal, I'll have a few fries and as much meat as I can.
Yeah.
But in general, that's it. I don't drink sugary drinks. I don't try not to drink my calories. I only drink water.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then by the time I have a bunch of coffees, a bunch of sparkling water, and maybe a cigar, I'm not hungry anyway.
I'm starting to see it.
That'll be a whole other video. The meal plan of
Top G diet.
I've actually named we've got a healthy food bar and a protein shake, and there's a few names, and I've called them the Top G.
Bro, I have to have one.
It's the Top G.
Let me have a Top G.
We've got to get a Top G. But honestly, guys, a pleasure, honestly, for having you here. I wish we could do more, and I'm sure this will start a relationship of doing many more things. Yeah. And especially here, thanks you to James, Mo, and Top G, Andrew Tate. It's funny for me to say Top G. I can't take it when I say that. But and I'm blessed. Welcome to Islam as a brother.
Thank you.
I'm just this. For me, that was the best. That made me more happy than anything, and a lot of Muslims understand what I mean. Mo, good luck with your next YouTube fight. We're going to announce that soon. Some big news from you. And James, good luck with the show this weekend. We'll try and pass by, actually. Imagine you come on stage with him. Boom! I'm joking. Shake the internet, but you never know one day. Yeah. So anyway, pleasure, guys. Until next time.
Thank you.
Peace.
I'm telling you, the problems with the world today are very, very specific. And I state this without patronizing you. I don't want to patronize you. I'm an old man. I've been around the block. The problems in the world today exist because the people who are in charge of the world have done a very, very clever thing. They've specifically designed the world in which a way that the people at the bottom, because we're all at the bottom, even me with all my millions, right? The people at the bottom are so busy fighting with each other that we never look up and realize we're getting fucked. And the reason they do that, the blacks hate the whites, Republicans hate the Democrats, the men hate the women. Eurocentric, he said this, you don't have pay gap, blah, blah, blah. It's all slave mind shit to keep us all fighting amongst each other. Do you think when a billionaire who's black meets a billionaire who's white, they talk about race?
No.
Fuck no. You think a female billionaire and a male billionaire meet? They start talking about Eurocentrism, feminist fucking garbage? No. Stop buying into that shit. It's a fucking trick and it's a fucking lie.